Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
Thought you would never ask. It is Monday, the 12th day of July. Today is National Simplicity Day. You know what that means?
What does that mean? Let's keep it simple.
A good day to keep it simple, yeah. It's also National Different Colored Eyes Day. Do you know anybody?
I've seen people with different colored eyes. I've seen
cool.
more dogs with different colored eyes than people, but it's super cool.
It really is. In addition to those things, I also have, I clicked the wrong button here, National Pecan Pie Day today, National Eat Your Jell-O Day today, and Paper Bag Day today. So all of those things happening. And I've got a guest joining me. I'm super excited about this. We started watching, a couple years ago, way after everybody else. We started watching a show called Arrested Development.
Yeah, we did.
On there's a bunch of great actors. But one of the amazing actors from this is a guy by the name of Tony Hale. On that show, he's Buster Bluth. Yeah, in Arrested Development. Now he's got a new project he's doing with Disney. It's called The Mysterious Benedict Society. And a couple episodes out already, and he's got more in the works. Going to be chatting with Buster Bluth. Oh, actually, it's Tony Hale. Coming your way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. According to a new study from the University of Southern Florida, just 3 consecutive nights of poor sleep can cause great deterioration in your mental and physical well-being.
I agree with that. I feel that even.
I am probably in trouble. A poor night's sleep was defined as any evening in which an individual slept less than the universally recommended 6 to 8 hours per night. You know how long it has been since I had 6 to 8 hours per night.
I can totally feel it, though, when I don't. I really feel it.
I should go to bed earlier. Here's what happens. I get in bed, and I'm goofing around on my cell phone.
Yeah,
and
that's just it. I keep telling you, put your phone away.
Go to sleep. I got to get up in 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And a new study shows using your cell phone for more than 17 minutes a day can increase your risk of getting a tumor. It's not a tumor. I don't know. That is kind of scary. So what they're saying is maybe don't use your cell phone so much. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
This is Your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by timeforrehab.com. An Indiana man has been sentenced to 60 days in jail, 5 years probation, and banned from Yellowstone National Park for 5 years. He pled guilty to a June 21st altercation at the park, fined $1,550 along with a special $50 special assessment fee. What happened? 31-year-old Kyle Campbell reportedly got belligerent at Yellowstone after being told by a kayaking guide that his group was too drunk for a scheduled trip. Campbell and the group became upset, created a disturbance that led to a kayak guide calling security officers and law enforcement. During the encounter, he made threatening comments and gestures toward the officers. He also exhibited signs of being intoxicated. He refused to obey the orders. Anyway, they came there to have fun and go kayaking, but they got too drunk ahead of time and couldn't do any of that, and he ended up getting to go to jail.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's a bad idea. It's what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com. A lot of folks tune in on the little screen to see the U.S. Olympics, well, the Olympics, period. But Bruce Springsteen's daughter has made the U.S. Olympic equestrian team. That's kind of cool.
Really?
So she's a horseback rider, apparently.
Okay.
And Oscar-nominated actress Scarlett Johansson is expecting her first child with husband Colin Jost. He's from Saturday Night Live. The Avengers star sparked pregnancy rumors in June when she skipped out on several Black Widow events. And my favorite story of the day, I love this guy, actor Val Kilmer is now making a biopic about Val Kilmer.
I saw this, like with home videos.
Yeah, he's going to be making a video about his life.
I thought this seemed really kind of cool.
I'm actually friends with him on Twitter, and I'm trying to get him on the show for Movie Star Monday. He is just an amazing dude, and if you follow him, he's a very interesting guy. And again, I'd love to have him on the program because he's very, very cool. But anyway, if nothing else, I'll have to check out his biopic. It's about Val Kilmer by Val Kilmer. I don't know what it's called. I'm assuming something about Val Kilmer. Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of PureCanna.com, promo code RADIO. Owners of an Oklahoma City marijuana dispensary shot a man who allegedly tried to rob the place armed with 2 knives. So he brought 2 knives to a gunfight. The man in critical condition, but still alive. So he thought, this is going to be easy. Turns out he was wrong. Luckily, he wasn't dead wrong, but he was stable condition, critical condition wrong. Elon Musk is one of the wealthiest people on the planet.
He's a very interesting man.
Yeah, so interesting. He reportedly lives in a tiny prefab house that's worth $50,000.
I wouldn't doubt that.
So the guy is a multi-bazillionaire. And he's living in a house that's worth $50,000. That's kind of cool, though.
That's super cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks online that are like, why wouldn't you at least live in a decent house? If that's what he wants to do, and he can afford to be wherever and do whatever, I think it's kind of cool that he's choosing that. A New Jersey driver failed so badly at street parking during the driver's test, he actually backed up over a curb into the storefront of the driving school.
Oh, yeah, he probably didn't pass.
He's like, so do I get my license here, or do we
probably didn't pass
in the back room for the photo? You're not getting your license, just so you know. And a new AI computer, know what that means, right? Artificial intelligence. This new computer has figured out exactly where in the universe aliens would be hiding if there are aliens in the universe.
Of course it has.
So the computer figured it out. Here's the thing I would like this computer to do. If it could just tell me exactly where in the refrigerator I put the pickles. I know I have pickles. They're in there somewhere.
Wow.
I just don't know where. And one final story to get to. Scientists have discovered a new species of beetle that was hidden in 230 million year old dinosaur dung. So there you go. Don't kiss that beetle. I'm just telling you.
And all this time, we thought Ringo was still just performing.
Different kind of beetle. I like where you're going, though. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Thank you for listening to The John and Heidi Show on a Movie Star Monday. Super excited to visit with our guest today. Mr. Tony Hale is our guest. He's been in a bunch of movies, a bunch of TV shows. I think we first met Mr. Tony Hale as Buster Bluth on Arrested Development, but then seen him in all kinds of movies as well. Stranger Than Fiction, The Informant, other TV shows as well, including Chuck, Community, Numbers, Control. Now he's got a new project with this little company called, what is it here? Disney Plus? Oh, yeah. The Mysterious Benedict Society. Mr. Hale, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Thank you for calling Mr. Hale. Fancy. Thank you.
I'm excited to chat with you. Now, tell me a little bit about this Mysterious Benedict Society. It came out tail end of last month, and it's doing really well already, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm really excited that people are enjoying it. So it takes place where something called the emergency is going on, and it kind of has sent the world into the state of panic, which we can all relate to this past year. And the thing, and my character, Mr. Benedict, pulls these 4 kids together to help find the source. And these kids, their superpower, they don't have these like magical powers. Their superpower is their creativity, their intellect, and their empathy, which I love because I think those are superpowers. And it's just a beautiful, adventurous, fun show that I really think the whole family can enjoy. So it's exciting.
That's really cool. Now, this project, are there several episodes of this? It kind of looks like it's not just a movie, right?
No, there's 8 episodes, and I believe, 3 of them are now. 3 of them are airing right now on Disney Plus, and then there's a new episode each Friday night.
Very cool. Now, this is a fun project again with Disney Plus. Is this the first chance you've had a chance to work with Disney?
No, I was able to work with Disney for Toy Story 4. I voiced the character Forky.
There you go.
That was really, really fun, and it's nice to be back with the Disney fam.
Now, you were on Arrested Development, which is kind of a fun story because that was on, then it was off, then it was back because people absolutely loved it. And it looked like you guys had a blast doing that show. Was it as much fun as we all think it was?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you're given opportunities, my character, pretty much, my hand was eaten off by a seal. And so things like that, when you get those kind of opportunities as an actor, you can't beat that. It's pretty fun to do that a lot, actually.
And before Buster Bluth, you had some small roles, but that was kind of a platform that really put you out in front of a lot of people, and it helped launch a career for you, didn't it?
It did, and I was very grateful for that. That show premiered 2003. That's what brought my wife and I out to Los Angeles. We've been in LA for 18 years now, and I'm really grateful for that show.
And then you got to be in some fun movies like Stranger Than Fiction and The Informant. A lot of the stuff that you've done is more comedy. Do you like doing comedy, or would you like to do more like serious stuff?
I honestly, I just like gigs. whatever they want, whatever comes to me, I'm grateful for. And like this show, the series Benedict Society, I also get the opportunity to play twins. I played Mr. Benedict and then his twin brother Curtin. So that's an actor's dream. So I'm thankful for it all.
That is really fun. And if people would like to see this, you said there's a few episodes that are out now. We've got more that'll be coming real soon, and it's available all through Disney Plus. Is that right?
That's right. Every Friday night on Disney Plus. There's 3 episodes airing now, and then a new episode is going to be this Friday night.
The Mysterious Benedict Society. And again, our guest today, Tony Hale. Tony, thank you again for your time today. I appreciate it a bunch, and congrats on all the success of this program already, and I'm sure you got more fun stuff in the works too.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Again, our guest today has been Tony Hale, the new project from Disney Plus, The Mysterious Benedict Society. I've got a link to it. It actually looks really good. I've also got a copy of the trailer. I've got a link to all of that in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A man once survived 2 atomic bombs. This is a really interesting story.
I've heard this story.
Tsutamo Yamaguchi survived 2 different atomic bombs during World War II. First, he was in Hiroshima on business when they dropped the bomb. Then he survived. He went home with burns on his arms and his face, just got home to Nagasaki, and they dropped the second atomic bomb.
How crazy is that?
That flattened his house. His family happened to be out, by the way, looking for ointment to treat his burns. That's why they were saved, because if they would have been home, gone.
Somebody was definitely watching out for
Absolutely.
that whole family. That is for sure.
All happened in 1945. That is today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline Israel. Israeli scientists have created a pig/human hybrid. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
Why? Kind of seems like a bad idea.
It's a very I saw this episode of The Twilight Zone.
Well, in the story, it talks about organs for transplants, and that's what the whole plan is. But I think this just seems like the wrong way to do it.
It's a really bad idea.
Bad plan. Just my opinion. Thanks for listening to News Headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Police in Kuwait have arrested a resident, an Egyptian man, for posting video online where he rants about bad weather and dust storms. The arrest underscored the country's restrictions on expression and drew criticism on social media over the detention. The Ministry of Interior in Kuwait said the man was being offensive in the video. He was arrested and referred to authorities which would, quote, take the necessary legal actions against him. In a dash cam video posted on TikTok, the man was heard complaining about the blinding sandstorms that engulfed Kuwait for the past few days. He said, I'm inside of a dust storm right now. I literally can't see anything in front of me. The man shows the dust all over the place. And he says, fine, Kuwait, fine. He adds some expletives as well. The clip went viral, by the way, racking up tens of thousands of views. Somebody on social media got it to people in the police department there. Anyway, they arrested the man for posting videos that insulted the weather and made the country not look good. So seems kind of interesting. Authorities routinely use the cybercrime law to police criticism and prosecute dissidents. So very bizarre story. It is today's Weird News, brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh, brought to you by BetterResultsAdvertising.com. Florida man behind bars for trying to pray his way through college, but not the good, pray to God kind of way. Pray like praying on people.
Praying on people.
18-year-old Raphael Woloski, charged with all kinds of stuff. Felony charges, trying to burglarize homes in the Vero Beach neighborhood where he lives with his parents. He had a small knife, apprehended by police after a caller dialed 911 to say there's a male that was trying to enter my home through a broken window. They collared Woloski a few blocks from the residence. He admitted he was trying to commit 3 burglaries in the neighborhood, including a break-in at a residence across the street from his family home. He said he decided to burglarize homes to get money for college, according to the affidavit. He said the devil kept tempting me to steal.
Yeah, he did.
Trio of armed burglaries. He's locked up now in lieu of $75,000 bond. He's scheduled to be arraigned August the 13th. So that could have been our moment of duh today, or could have been our weird news, rather, but it ended up right here as today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Are you ready, Heidi?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Fresh Meadow, Lake Success, New York. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Lake Success is the town. So Fresh Meadow. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
I'm going to say it's a golf course.
And ladies and gentlemen, quiet on the fairway. It is a golf course.
Nice.
Yay. Good job, Heidi.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the little people.
Are you talking about me? I'm not that little. Big win for Heidi today. This is what, like 6 in a row now?
I think I'm doing pretty well.
You're doing really well. She's on a roll with, is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by timeforrehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. This is great news, actually. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Here's a headline. Brooklyn Museum returns 1,305 ancient artifacts to Costa Rica.
Oh, wow.
So New York City Museum had over 1,300 artifacts, some older than 2,000 years old, and they sent them back to their country of origin. This museum had 1,305 pieces they sent to Costa Rica, leaving Costa Rican archaeologists in awe. It says Tycoon Miner Keith brought the artifacts that were looted during the construction of a railway to the United States in the 19th or early 20th century, along with shipments of bananas. The artifacts included unfinished tombstones, a large ceramic vase painted with beeswax, human representations, and many ancient tools. The tombstone was a piece that we've only seen in illustrations. They said, they had never actually seen them in Costa Rica.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So they said it is amazing to see that piece now. It is very emotional. We don't know why they did it, but it's something very good and atypical in the world, said one of the archaeologists in Costa Rica. So kudos to
that's pretty cool.
That New York City Museum. Again, it's in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Museum in New York City. I think that's really cool because they had this stuff. They've had it for a long time, and they finally said, we should just send this back to Costa Rica where it really belongs. Isn't it neat that they did that?
It is.
So I would love to find out why they did that. I wonder what the story is behind that. But whatever the story is, kudos to you. Hats off to you. You made today's good news. Brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Monday.